Gemini, listen carefully. October 2nd is not just another date. It's the day your entire life could flip upside down. 4 shocking events are lining up for you. Truths you never expected, career shifts you didn't see coming, relationship turning points that will test your heart, and a spiritual awakening so powerful it will leave you breathless. I'm telling you right now, after October 2nd, nothing in your world will ever be the same. This isn't a warning, it's a destiny call. The universe has chosen you, Gemini, to step into something far bigger than you can imagine. So stay with me until the very end of this video, because if you miss even one detail, you could miss the very sign that changes everything for you. And before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and drop 777 in the comments if you're ready to claim the abundance and breakthroughs waiting for you on October 2nd. Your transformation starts right now. Event number 1. The revelation of hidden truths. Gemini, October 2nd will feel like a lightning bolt crashing through your world, not because of physical change, but because of the revelation of truths you never expected to face. For months, maybe even years, you felt a quiet unease in the background of your life. A gut instinct, a subtle whisper. Something wasn't adding up. You may have shrugged it off, told yourself you were overthinking, or convinced yourself everything was fine. But deep down, you knew. And on October 2nd, the universe finally confirms what your intuition has been trying to tell you all along. The hidden truths will rise to the surface, and Gemini, they will shock you. The sudden unmasking. This truth could arrive in many forms. Maybe a close friend slips and reveals something you were never supposed to know. Maybe your partner finally confesses a secret they've been holding on to. Or maybe you stumble across information, an email, a message, a document that pulls back the curtain on what's really been happening behind the scenes. It might feel like the rug is being pulled from under you. Someone you trusted may not be who you thought they were. A situation you believed was simple might turn out to be far more complicated. And Gemini, because of your sharp mind, the pieces will click together faster than you expect. The shock won't just be about the truth itself. It will be about the realization that your intuition was right all along. And that's a powerful moment, because once you realize how sharp your inner radar really is, you'll never doubt yourself again. Why this truth will sting. Let's be real. This isn't going to be comfortable. Gemini, you value honesty and communication above almost anything else. You thrive when things are transparent, when people are upfront, when conversations are direct. But on October 2nd, you may realize that not everyone around you has been playing by those same rules. The sting will come from betrayal, disappointment, or even embarrassment. You may ask yourself, how did I not see this sooner? But here's the thing, you did see it. You just didn't want to admit it until the universe forced it into the light. For a moment, this could feel like heartbreak, anger, or frustration. But stay with me, Gemini, because the sting will quickly turn into something else. Freedom. The liberation of truth. Think about it. What's heavier than carrying uncertainty? What's more draining than living with half answers and unanswered questions? On October 2nd, when this truth finally comes out, you'll feel an immediate shift. It's almost paradoxical. The shock might knock the air out of you, but seconds later you'll feel lighter, like a massive weight has been lifted. Truth is liberation, and no matter how painful it is in the moment, it sets you free. This revelation will empower you to finally act with clarity without second-guessing yourself. Lies and half-truths keep you stuck. Honesty moves you forward. And Gemini, forward is exactly where you're going, the redefinition of self. This revelation isn't just about the people around you, it's also about you. Once this truth comes out, you'll be forced to re-evaluate your boundaries, your values, and even your identity. Who you give your energy to, who you trust, who you let close to your heart. It will be like the universe holding up a mirror and saying, "Look closely." This is who you are when you strip away illusions. This is who you are when you stop pretending everything is okay. And in that moment, you'll realize something shocking. Not only were you living with a truth that wasn't fully yours, but you were also playing smaller than you needed to. The turning point. Here's the wild part. Weeks, months, even years from now, when you look back on your journey, October 2nd will stand out as a defining moment. It will be the day you stopped living in half-truths, the day you stopped accepting less than you deserve, the day you stepped out of illusion and into reality. Yes, it may sting. Yes, it may shock you. But eventually you'll realize this was the very event that set you on a new path, stronger, wiser, and more unapologetically you. The universe doesn't reveal truth to punish you. It reveals truth to prepare you. October 2nd is a cosmic intervention, a reminder that lies, manipulation, and secrecy can no longer hold power over you. You're being pushed to a higher level of awareness, and that means you can no longer afford to stay blind to what's happening around you. Gemini, once the dust settles, you'll see this truth as a gift, not the gift you asked for, but the gift you needed. Because from this moment forward, you'll move through life with sharper eyes, stronger intuition, and an unshakable trust in your own inner knowing. And when that truth hits you, when the veil is ripped away, you'll feel the shock, yes, but you'll also feel relief. And most importantly, you'll feel transformation. Because October 2nd isn't just about revelation, it's about rebirth. Event number 2, a sudden shift in career and finances. Gemini, on October 2nd, your career and finances won't just take a small step forward, they'll experience a shockwave of change that you didn't see coming. This isn't just about money in your pocket or tasks on your desk. This is about a complete redirection of your professional path, a cosmic shake-up designed to push you into the success you were born for. You've been sensing that something in your work or financial life has felt unsettled. Maybe you've been questioning whether you're truly where you belong. Maybe you've been wondering if you're being undervalued, underpaid, or overlooked. Or maybe you've simply been restless, knowing deep down that your destiny involves more than what you've been settling for. On October 2nd, the universe steps in and says, "It's time." The unexpected arrival. This event could take many forms. For some Geminis, it might show up as an unexpected opportunity, a sudden job offer, a surprise promotion, or an invitation to step into leadership at the very moment you least expect it. Imagine being called into a meeting, thinking it's just another routine conversation, only to walk out realizing your entire career trajectory has changed. For others, this shock may come in the form of money itself. An overdue payment may finally arrive. A deal you thought was lost may suddenly close. An investment might start to pay off. Or you may stumble into an opportunity that opens a new stream of income you never considered before. But here's the twist, Gemini. At first, this shift may not look like a blessing. The shock that feels like a challenge. The universe has a way of disguising blessings as problems. On October 2nd, the change in your career or finances might initially show up as a challenge. You might hear news about restructuring at work, a new set of responsibilities being thrown at you, or sudden changes that make you feel uncertain about your future. Financially, it could come as a jolt, an unexpected expense, a shift in your budget, or a realization that your old money habits can no longer sustain the lifestyle you're aiming for. In that moment, you might feel your stomach drop. You may panic for a second, wondering if this is the beginning of an ending. But Gemini, let me reassure you, it's not an ending. It's a breakthrough disguised as a test. The shock is only here to push you out of your comfort zone. It's the universe's way of saying, you've been playing small, and now it's time to rise. The hidden gift. Once you move past the initial shock, you'll start to see the gift. That career shift you feared? It's the exact opportunity you needed to finally showcase your talents. That financial shake-up? It will force you to get strategic, disciplined, and focused in ways that multiply your wealth long-term. Gemini, you're one of the most adaptable signs in the Zodiac. While others crumble under sudden change, you thrive in it. You're quick-thinking, resourceful, and clever. October 2nd will remind you that your skills and intelligence are far more valuable than you've been giving yourself credit for. And when this opportunity or shift fully unfolds, you'll realize it's not random, it's destiny. The universe has been lining this up for you, waiting for the right moment to put you on the path to greater success. From small to big, if you've been doubting your worth, underestimating your abilities, or staying quiet when you should have spoken up, October 2nd will shock you into action. This is the moment when the universe says, stop shrinking yourself. It's time to take up space. This could mean stepping into leadership, starting a new venture, or simply deciding once and for all that you will no longer accept being undervalued. You'll find yourself speaking with authority, negotiating with confidence, and seeing your own potential in a way you've never allowed yourself to before. Gemini, this is your professional awakening. The shock of October 2nd is not meant to destroy. It's meant to catapult you into a bigger, bolder version of yourself. The day your financial destiny shifts. By the end of this event, you'll look back on October 2nd as a turning point. A day when your career took an unexpected leap. A day when your finances began to shift in a new direction. A day when the universe reminded you that you are capable of far more than the box you've been living in. Yes, it will shock you. Yes, it may challenge you. But when the dust settles, you'll feel a surge of power and confidence like never before. You'll realize that this wasn't just about money or titles, it was about your destiny. Gemini, October 2nd is the day your financial and professional story begins to transform. The universe is not playing small with you anymore, and neither should you. So when the shock comes, don't fear it. Embrace it, because it's not the end of your path, it's the beginning of the path you were always meant to walk. Event number 3, a relationship. Turning point Gemini on October 2nd. The universe is setting the stage for one of the most shocking and unforgettable turning points in your relationships. This energy won't just affect romance, but friendships and even family dynamics. Someone close to you is about to reveal something you never expected, and it will shake the foundation of how you see them and yourself. This is not a small shift. This is a crossroads, and after October 2nd, your connections will never feel the same again. The unexpected confession. For some Geminis, this day will bring a confession you never saw coming. It could be someone revealing hidden feelings for you, love, admiration, or even a desire for commitment. Imagine sitting across from a friend or partner when suddenly they say words that change everything. I've been holding this back, but I need you to know how I really feel. The shock will ripple through you. Your rational mind will want to analyze every detail. When did they start feeling this way? Why didn't they say it earlier? What does this mean for the future? But your heart will skip ahead. In that moment, you'll realize that something you thought was casual or ordinary was actually holding extraordinary depth all along. This revelation could open the door to joy, closeness, and passion you didn't expect. It might feel like destiny pulling two paths together, the painful goodbye. But not every Gemini will experience this event as a confession of love. For others, October 2nd could bring a more painful revelation. Someone close to you, perhaps a friend, family member, or even a partner, may reveal disappointment, distance, or the need to step away. It could come as words like, "I don't feel the same anymore," or "I need space." At first, the shock may sting deeply. Your mind will rush through every memory, every detail, wondering if you missed the signs. Gemini, this moment will test your adaptability more than ever. You pride yourself on being strong, witty, and able to detach from situations when necessary. But on October 2nd, you won't be able to intellectualize your way out of the feelings. The heartbreak or sadness will demand to be felt. And yet, even in that pain, a truth will emerge. Not every connection is meant to last forever. Some are meant to help you grow, and when their time is done, it's not a failure, it's a lesson. The mirror effect. Here's where the shock deepens. This relationship turning point isn't just about them, it's about you. When someone confesses love, it forces you to ask yourself, am I ready to receive it? Do I feel the same? When someone steps back, it pushes you to ask, am I truly surrounded by people who align with who I am becoming? This event will act like a mirror. It will reflect your own desires, your boundaries, your emotional needs, and the role you allow others to play in your life. Gemini, you're often seen as light-hearted, playful, and rational. But October 2nd will remind you that your heart is just as complex, just as deep, and just as deserving of attention as your mind. The cosmic purpose. Why is this happening now? Because you've been outgrowing certain dynamics. Maybe you've been staying in friendships or relationships out of habit. Maybe you've been giving energy to people who don't truly reciprocate. Or maybe you've been afraid to admit just how much someone actually means to you. The cosmos is stepping in on October 2nd to clear away illusions and realign your relationships. This shock, whether sweet or painful, is meant to place you closer to the people who are truly aligned with your destiny. Think of it like a doorway. Some people will walk through it with you into the future. Others will stay behind. But either way, the universe is ensuring that your circle reflects your truth, not just your comfort zone. The strength that emerges. By the end of this event, you'll realize something profound. Relationships are not about clinging, they're about alignment. If someone confesses love, it's because your energy has called in a deeper connection. If someone steps back, it's because your soul is ready for a circle that better supports your growth. Yes, it will shock you. Yes, it may overwhelm you, but it will also sharpen your clarity. You'll see who is truly with you, who values you, and who is meant to walk this next chapter of your journey. And Gemini, here's the beauty. No matter how October 2nd plays out, you win. If it's love, you gain joy. If it's distance, you gain freedom. Either way, you emerge stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your destiny than ever before. So remember, Gemini, October 2nd is not about losing or gaining people. It's about transformation. It's about redefining what connection means to you. It's about finally listening to your heart instead of just your mind. This turning point will shock you, yes. It may even shake you to your core, but it will also set you free. And from that freedom will come a deeper, purer form of love, friendship, and connection. The kind that doesn't just stay for a season, but stands the test of time. Because after October 2nd, you will never again settle for half-hearted connections. You will only open your heart to those who are truly meant to walk beside you. And that, Gemini, is the real gift of this shocking relationship turning point. Event number 4, a spiritual awakening and destiny activation. Gemini, if you thought career shifts, financial shocks, and relationship turning points were already enough to leave you speechless on October 2nd, think again. Because the most powerful, life-changing event of all is still waiting for you. And it won't just affect your outer world, it will transform your inner world forever. On October 2nd, the universe is preparing to pull back the curtain on your life. A veil that has kept you from seeing the full truth of your destiny will finally lift, and in that moment, you'll understand something profound. Everything you've gone through, every twist, every challenge, every heartbreak, every victory was leading you here. This isn't just another day on the calendar for you, Gemini. This is your awakening. The signs of the awakening begin. It may start quietly at first. Maybe you'll notice repeating numbers on the clock, 11:11, 2:22, 3:33, appearing again and again until you can no longer ignore them. Perhaps you'll dream vividly the night before, waking up with the unshakable feeling that those dreams were not random but messages. Or you might find yourself drawn suddenly toward meditation, journaling, tarot, astrology, or simply sitting in silence as though your soul is demanding your attention. Gemini, you are ruled by Mercury, the planet of thought, words, and quick thinking. But this awakening won't come through logic or reasoning. It will come through feeling, through an inner knowing that bypasses your mind and goes straight to your soul. The shocking realization. Here's the truth. For far too long, you've been living below your potential. You've doubted yourself, second-guessed your instincts, or settled for situations that only used a fraction of your gifts. But October 2nd will confront you with a shocking realization. You are meant for more. You may suddenly recognize that the job you thought was your destiny is only a stepping stone. You may see that the relationships you've clung to out of comfort no longer match the frequency of your soul. You may even feel an overwhelming burst of energy, as if your entire being is being recalibrated to align with your true path. At first, this might feel like too much, like the universe is flooding you with more information, more intuition, and more clarity than you know how to handle. But Gemini, this is not chaos, it's activation. It's the switch being flipped inside you, finally powering up the parts of your soul you were born to use. A call to step into your purpose. On this day, you'll feel pulled towards something greater. Maybe it's a new creative project. Maybe it's starting your own business. Maybe it's studying something spiritual, metaphysical, or deeply transformative. Or maybe it's as simple as listening to that inner voice that's been whispering to you for years, but you've ignored because it didn't make sense. Gemini, this awakening will demand one thing: that you trust yourself, that you stop silencing the inner nudges, that you stop saying, maybe later, when your soul says, now. Because here's the shocking secret. October 2nd is not just any date, it's a portal. And when you walk through it with faith, you step into the timeline where your true destiny unfolds. The liberation. This activation may shake you to your core, but it won't break you. In fact, it will liberate you. It will free you from the chains of self-doubt, the cycles of procrastination, and the fear of failure. You'll suddenly realize that the universe never wanted you to fit in. It wanted you to stand out. For some Geminis, this may feel like a rebirth, almost as if the old version of you dies on October 2nd and a new awakened self takes over. The Gemini who constantly questioned themselves will fall silent, replaced by the Gemini who finally says, "This is who I am. This is what I'm here to do. And nothing can stop me now," what this means for your future. In the weeks and months that follow, opportunities will unfold that make sense only in hindsight. A person may appear in your life who acts like a guide, mentor, or soulmate. A chance may present itself that perfectly matches the vision you've been holding deep in your heart. Synchronicities will multiply until you no longer doubt that you're being divinely guided. But it all begins on October 2nd. Gemini, this day will shock you, yes, but it will also ignite you. It will align you with your soul mission and show you that you are far more powerful than you have ever believed. So when the signs appear, don't dismiss them. When the intuition rises, don't silence it. When the universe whispers or even shouts your destiny, don't run. Because October 2nd is the day your awakening arrives, and once you step into it, there's no going back. And that's not something to fear, that's something to celebrate. Because finally, Gemini, the universe is ready for you to become who you were always meant to be. Gemini, October 2nd, is not just another date on the calendar. It's a turning point. A day when the universe has lined up shocking events, not to hurt you, but to awaken you, redirect you, and push you into the destiny you were always meant to live. Think about it. How many times have you felt that life was giving you signs, but you brushed them off? How many times did your intuition whisper, but your mind overruled it? On October 2nd, there will be no ignoring it. The signs will be undeniable. The shifts will be too powerful to dismiss. You'll face challenges, but those challenges are not blocks, they're doors. You'll experience surprises, but those surprises are not accidents, they're divine timing. You'll feel shock, but that shock is really just the universe shaking you awake, saying, "It's time, Gemini. No more waiting. Step into who you really are." And here's the most important part. What happens on October 2nd is just the beginning. The ripple effect of this day will stretch into the rest of the month and even the year ahead. Every decision you make, every choice you embrace, every step you take after October 2nd will build the new reality you're stepping into. This isn't about fear. It's about power. Your power. The power you forgot you had. The power that's been waiting for the right moment to activate. And now that moment has come. So when the opportunity arrives, don't hesitate. When the truth is revealed, don't deny it. When your heart pounds and your soul says yes, don't run, say yes back. Because the universe isn't just handing you random events, it's handing you the keys to your next chapter. Gemini, October 2nd is your awakening, your turning point, your destiny activation. And when the shock passes, you'll look back and realize this was the day everything started falling into place. So get ready, stay open, trust the process. And remember, this isn't just happening to you, it's happening for you. The universe has chosen this moment for your breakthrough. Don't waste it. Don't doubt it. Live it.